I shot it through the heart.
Hey, it is what it is, dude.
I'm pretty sure it took you like 4 or 5 shots.
Oh, it died on the first one, but guess what?
Did it though?
Scoot over. A good hunter, keep shooting.
Yes. Roll the bull.
Wow.
Nice snakes tape on your coat.
This is tight.
Well,
Are we rolling?
We're rolling live.
Holy moly. This is a pretty rare occasion, guys. All 4 of us in the same room.
Freezing.
It's been
cold.
This
in
is the
Trent
second
Farm.
time since elk season.
yeah.
Yeah,
Do
not
something.
bad, not bad.
Yep.
So what we're doing here is we're just kind of doing, we didn't do a wrap-up part of this year. Honestly, we were turning on content and we were doing some rifle hunting, as you might have seen.
Turning on.
So, turning and burning,
Gotcha.
just like you are going to be here in a second.
Go ahead.
But anyways, so we're just gonna kind of wrap it all up and talk about some comments, some questions that you guys have had, some of our favorite times. Reminisce, how about that? Go ahead, Trevor, start. Okay, he's done. Steve?
Why?
It's just the brothers. Just
Why
don't
do I
worry
even come
about
over
it.
here?
Yeah.
I know. It's it goes from you to me.
I wish I had my sunglasses.
I wish you had your
I wear them to
sunglasses.
block out my brother, just so you guys know. It's not really cool. Jeez.
Just try to say something intelligent.
What?
Please.
What do you want to talk about?
Just kind of the wrap up of season, kind of what we did this year and how we, I'm just gonna throw it out there.
All right.
I'll break water. I'll break water, all right?
There we go.
Guys, we're, you know, and we've talked a little bit about before this, okay, what was your favorite part? Or honestly, I think all of us can agree our favorite part was when we got to hunt with Steve in Arizona in the land of the giants and the land of plenty. It was,
That's not undebatable.
yeah, it's undebatable. I think all of us would say the same thing as far as that was the hunt.
That was the best elk hunting experience of my entire life.
Same
for
here.
sure. 100%.
When the first day we were there, we called one in, passed him, called another one in, screwed it up, called another one in, and was like, are you kidding me?
And
This
season,
is crazy.
And season was, we knew it was
Yeah.
gonna get better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That
But
was
I
fun.
mean, personally for me, it was us 4 being together.
Yeah.
100%.
Sitting around this thing.
And we
Yeah,
haven't done
just
that.
being around
We
the
haven't done
fire,
that in
yeah.
years,
Years.
honestly.
Long time.
It's been a long time. So it was,
yeah, long overdue. And I mean, and I think the camaraderie, the country, the elk,
Yeah.
like the whole,
Yeah, the whole.
being in September,
It was
It-
what we've dreamed about doing for our whole lives.
Yeah.
yeah.
pinnacle of elk hunting for sure.
Yeah. And it's weird to think Arizona of all places was, you know,
Growing up, it wasn't like you always thought about Colorado, Wyoming,
Yeah.
Montana,
Yeah.
Idaho. Like
Yeah.
you don't just living in the Northwest, you don't really think
for
about-
opportunity.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Yeah, so
But I will tell you, it
There's
was
opportunity.
amazing.
Yeah, it was fun. It was
There's
a blast.
New Mexico wasn't terrible either. Gosh.
I think that I didn't even think about that. That
Yeah.
was probably one of my favorite moments was having Jeff, being able to help him out, and then just rolling from that right into Rob right after that trip.
Well,
Yeah.
It was like
And let's be 100% honest. Coming in to help Rob and killing a bull within an hour,
I would say.
Was pretty amazing.
that was
awesome.
You could do that 100 times and that would never happen
No,
again,
never
right?
happened.
But it was awesome.
It didn't get old.
It was awesome.
It did not suck.
But it was awesome to be able to transition from my hunt to help Jeff, and then to go help Rob. I mean, that was huge.
That was
That
fun,
was fun,
man.
To be able to go hunt with just buddies and friends and just have a good time was
Yep. And
was
then
awesome.
when we pulled in to hunt with Rob, you're like, well, he paid for that tag. It was a landowner tag.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They aren't cheap, and he'd been hunting for 8 days by himself, grinding.
That's
And-
respectable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that
Oh,
is
100%.
respectable.
That's a hard hunt.
That'd be hard.
Because he's hunting public land on that tag.
that was his fourth elk tag, and it was his fourth elk he's ever killed.
Legit.
That's pretty
That's
respectable
Self-taught,
as well.
That is,
too.
yeah.
Yeah.
And when we looked at him and said, well, what kind of bull are you looking for? And he said, any. I was like, you are
Yeah.
our kind of guy.
We're in the right spot.
Let's go hunting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was cool. That being said, I just got a call tonight, about an hour ago, from Montana Fish and Game that said, how many days did you hunt in our state this year? Because we drew a tag. And I told them, none.
Zero.
0. I did not hunt one day in Montana, and Cody and I both drew elk tags
That
this
was
year. We sacrificed a little bit.
Yeah, you
I would
guys
say
did.
it was worth it. And he goes, really? And I go, yeah, you guys have a great state. Just consider it a donation. We'll see you again, hopefully
Hopefully
in the next year or two.
Hopefully. So I think just to recap that, do you guys have anything else as far as bow season wise?
Well,
I mean,
the other great thing that I loved about this last elk season was, you know, I've always enjoyed, and I think I'm speaking for everyone here, we always like to try new things. When you go over that hill and you don't know what's there, it's amazing. And this year we tried a bunch of new things. We tried rifle hunting for the first time, and
Well, not for the first time, but
well, on video, I
yeah.
tried elk hunting with a rifle for my first time, speaking for myself.
Yeah.
And I was way out of my comfort zone, and it was so fun. I've black-tailed deer hunted with a rifle before, in state here, just around my little hometown, but to do something like that, it was awesome.
And I think a lot of it goes kind of with our motto and with our why, as far as, you know, we've always told people, get outside of your comfort zone and do something different. I drew a Wyoming tag this year for archery, and the way Wyoming works is if you don't kill one on your archery tag, you can pick up a rifle and go hunting. There's a whole nother opportunity there that we've never really delved into before, but it was, like you said, it was so much fun. Me and Dirk, we had a blast. Dirk and Randy and I. It was just, it was kind of a low key. We kind of just figured the elk out after a while, hunted from the road because we are lazy. It was awesome. No, I'm just
The
kidding.
goat rope crew.
No, it was fun. We had a blast. It was a lot of fun. But yeah, to kind of take what you've said further, as far as it's the opportunity, right? We're that's what we're out there for.
Yeah.
We're not out there just to go, well, if you're not a bow hunter, then you're not hunting, you know? And I think a lot of people, there's been comments and stuff like that about people that, well, you guys are just going to go rifle hunting now. And
I'm never going to put my bow down in September.
No.
No, I mean, September's always September.
Sure.
But now
Not unless
it's
I can draw a rifle.
it's opened my eyes to, like,
The land of opportunity.
Yeah,
Like,
the opportunities that are out there.
yeah, others.
it was so fun.
Yeah.
yeah.
And we're, in the end, we're outdoorsmen. We're hunters.
Yeah.
We enjoy it.
And
Whether it's bow, rifle, muzzleloader, whatever it may be.
We would never see the things we've seen the country, meet the people,
Yeah.
if it wasn't for hunting and
Yeah.
fishing.
Yeah.
And if we have another avenue to do that, you put a rifle in my hands instead of a bow and I can go do those things, I'm all in.
You guys were bugling bulls with a gun in your hand.
It didn't work too well.
No, but I mean, you heard, you know,
But they tried.
it could have worked.
Yeah.
It could have.
We tried.
Yeah.
You know, and,
We did what we kind of knew
Sure,
in trial and error. Turns out we had to change our tactics a little bit, but it was awesome.
you killed a giant.
One of my biggest bulls in my whole life. So I'm a rifle
I've
hunter.
never
I'm a rifle
known.
hunter now. I'm a trophy hunter now.
Trophy hunter
Do you want to hear my speech? Because I have a flannel here to talk about it.
We're getting pack horses.
I'd like to thank all you guys for coming.
The short sleeves. I love it.
Gosh,
Okay,
Hate the tape.
guys, have you guys ever been on Instagram and you're scrolling through, minding your own business in your own personal feed,
He's
and all of a
getting fired
sudden,
He's excited.
he's getting fired
all of
up.
a sudden,
mean,
one of
this
those
is-
advertisements that say "Shop Now" comes up, and you're like, maybe it's a little late, you know, it's past happy hour, and you're like, you know, I'm gonna click on that. I'm just gonna see what it looks like.
It's past happy hour.
Turns out,
It was
when
way
you
past
order,
happy
Is that
hour.
supposed to be?
when you order flannels from, I'm guessing this came from China.
Wow.
This is an extra large, everybody.
Steve.
That's way past happy hour.
But he's wearing it. That's the thing.
That's what even makes it worse.
Do you know how much I paid for this?
I don't want to know. I do not want to know.
The best part is the sheepskin.
Oh, but
Yeah, that's what he wanted.
I'm gonna
us to
tell
feel
you
the whole time.
I'm
was
gonna
the
tell you
sheepskin.
guys, this is what really got me. Hook, line, and sinker.
how did they advertise that on an infomercial?
Oh gosh. I'm sorry.
That's my brother. See,
He's
he's
your
up for
blood.
adoption.
I'm out.
Yeah.
You sure?
I'm a sucker for flannels.
I'm a sucker.
Okay, change the subject. Questions.
All right, let's move it right along.
Yeah.
Okay.
First up, this is an interesting one. Quick ethics question. That's from user TO. Say someone puts a bad shot on an elk with a bow, maybe back, leg, or something. The bull later comes into your call, and you place a perfect shot, and it goes down. They come in tracking their elk while you're standing over it. Who gets to claim the elk?
If it was me,
I think
That's
I
an easy
could
one.
take a good part on this one because
go
I
ahead.
had
go for it, Steve.
a shot that was back this year in Arizona. If I was to reverse those roles where somebody else had made that shot and I came in and fortunately enough I was to shoot that elk, I would want to assess the situation, and if that person made a shot where I thought that it could have, you know, been lethal on that elk, that's their elk. That's just me personally.
Yeah.
There's people out there that aren't like that, but that's just.
I totally agree. I would totally agree.
I've always been under the opinion that whoever gets first arrow or first whatever into an animal, I mean, they were the ones who put the shot on the animal. It's theirs.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. 100%.
That's
Absolutely.
where I'm at.
Let's see. MN Wild said, patiently waiting for dates for those game bags to hit the market.
When's that happening?
Yeah.
Why is everybody looking at me? I'm not so shocked.
There you go.
Yeah, it will be this spring.
Yes.
This middle of spring is the goal where we're at with it.
We tried to get them by Christmas, but it just didn't.
Didn't pan out?
Yeah, well, and we're still doing some testing and stuff, but we've got them pretty dialed. They are pretty legit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Pretty excited.
Yeah.
Mr. Graham Payer said, didn't Trent draw some hard to get tag, mule deer tag? Question mark.
Not a hard to get, but no,
Yeah.
I do. We have some more videos coming, but yeah, I drew just a over the counter, or not over the counter, but a general season Montana deer tag, and went hunting with Brady Miller from Go Hunting. You're gonna see some deer.
To be announced.
Promise you, you're gonna see some deer. There's lots of them.
Damon G said, you guys going to be at the Portland show in February?
Heck yeah.
Yes.
If you actually turn the camera around right now, 180, our booth construction is right there. We're doing something totally different for booth design this year. And anyway, but yes.
From what I heard from you guys, it's supposed to be simpler, and it looks like quite a production.
It's a giant
pretty
monstrosity.
big.
Monstrosity.
When you set it up, it's going to be cool.
It's gonna be it's timeless.
timeless.
Yeah, it's
Trent's gonna have 500 man hours
Oh,
into
yeah.
our
It's
Portland
giant,
booth.
yeah.
So if
It's
you
giant.
guys are in Portland or Utah,
Yeah,
correct?
Salt Lake City
Salt
at the
Lake.
Hunt Expo. We'll be at both.
We're gonna be at both of those hunt shows this year. So
we'd love to meet as many people.
come say
as
hi.
possible.
We'd love to hang out with you.
Absolutely.
Okay.
I
just
said
for the record.
mine is on the skull, his is Euro. We need to take his so we
No,
can just break
nose
that
cone.
down.
Here's the thing.
Nose cone fan.
I would say that you guys could take my Colorado bull. However,
We're taking
the
it.
last time you guys took both of my elk to Portland, they came back and both of them, the skulls were broken.
In my defense, I brought the pieces and I gave them to you. Any taxidermist can glue those back together.
Hey, we're taking it.
One was kind of ground into some finer powder, so I didn't really get all the chunks from that one, but
Jason brought it back to me and said, "This is the best I could do." See, okay.
told you.
It was not good.
Told you.
Kind of on the same lines earlier, question Melvin Dunn, where's the deer hunting? Question mark.
Where do we leave
Those
them?
videos, yeah. So those videos
No.
are going to go up in March. We got a little thing we're working on, and
Oh,
yeah.
Next level.
Oh.
Yeah, we are very.
It'll be worth it.
Yeah, it's worth the wait in March. We'll just say that. Stay tuned. It's gonna be a week of action. Just say that.
wow. It's
Um,
more than I would have said.
Just gave it away.
Jeremiah Meekum says, after your broadhead breakdown, which broadheads did you guys choose to run this season?
Most asked question.
Or
Anywhere.
did everyone kind of use different broadheads?
We were all over the map.
Yeah.
Same
all
as
over.
usual.
As usual.
You guys shot Exodus, right?
Exodus. Great broadhead. I love it.
I shot the bone zone.
I went to a 3-blade Exodus. Yep.
Yeah, and I shot day 6 Evos.
Yep.
I never shot anything. I never did get to loose an arrow, so I don't.
I loosed one.
I'm not a spoiled rifle hunter. So, whatever.
Hey, I killed a bull in Oregon.
It is what it is. It is what it is.
Shut your mouth.
It is what it is.
This one was a.
That looked like a book.
That's it.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
too long.
Nah, it's a good one though. I have a question for Hollywood. Hey, bro.
Hey, it can wait. Let's read it.
Let's just go into this right now.
It can wait.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Tighten it. Yep.
I have a Pat question for you.
Oh, dear. He's gonna make fun of me.
Trevor does.
I had back surgery several years ago.
Yeah.
Had a few rods put in my back.
Mhm.
I'm from Wyoming. Archery elk is like Christmas. He was in Hurricane Harvey in Texas,
Oh, wow.
and he got over 5 feet of water in his house. Lost every bit of gear that he owned, plus everything I owned, and that's the worst part. I missed my first elk season since I could walk. I've been piecing back my collection of gear, and I'm currently using a Badlands pack, but I'm dealing with pain, but I'm not going to quit. So my question, is EXO really that good? And what has it done for your back problems? I'm sure they're like me.
I can't speak for Badlands packs because I've never used one, to be totally honest with you. I've used a Horn Hunter pack when we first started out in 2006, 2007, but it just, frankly, it wasn't big enough for what we needed. It was kind of a little day pack. And then we went to
Oregon Packworks,
and we used their pack.
It's a great pack.
That was a good pack.
Yeah.
It was a little tricky to switch it over from carrying a big load to a day pack. I don't know what they've done in the last, I don't know how many years. We tried out
Everly
Stock.
Yeah.
The Black Widows.
It was a tough pack, but it was very heavy, empty. Would be my only critique there, and it kind of wore right here on my lower back a little bit and my waist. And then we went to EXO, and literally ever since we went to EXO, it's been the most comfortable pack I've ever used. They're super lightweight and they're super adjustable, and I mean, we could go on and on. We're pretty huge fans of them.
I think the cool thing about EXO from what we've done is we've been there since the ground up. We did their first prototyping.
We broke the prototype the very first one.
Correct.
Yeah,
I mean, but
exactly.
we've had our input, and I think it's, I'm not saying, oh yeah, we are the saying of the pack people, but at the same time, it's like he listens to input, and so we've had our 2 cents, and I'm not saying we built that pack, but at the same time, we've kind of grown up with it.
Built this city.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Oh boy.
It's your brother.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
It is.
It's an investment, but
Yeah.
if
It
you
is.
think this is one thing that we've dove back into waterfowl hunting, that's an investment in crazy amount of gear in comparison to what it is for pack foods, all that.
Okay. Waterfowl.
Next level.
Waterfowl, way more expensive than getting into elk hunting. Waterfowl, way harder to video than elk hunting. 100% of the time.
Way less meat.
Yeah, way less meat.
Way less meat.
Depends on how many you kill.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe you should
Don't
hunt around
even-
me a little
Way
more.
less meat.
Don't
Way
yes,
less meat.
thank you. Thank you.
Way
Maybe
less
you
meat.
should hunt
Okay.
around. Maybe you should hunt around me. God.
Trent, if you kill, okay, a man could kill 4 geese a day, and 4 geese is 1/4 of an elk backstrap. And how long's waterfowl season?
107 days.
Way less.
107 days.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you.
If, when and if you were ever good at math, that's way more than elk.
Then he goes for my credentials on my.
But we have to go without working for like a month
Yeah,
to just shoot 1/4 of a backstrap of an elk.
yeah. We go hunting for
No,
a
you
week.
shoot a quarter backstrap per day.
Negative.
Negative.
No.
Well, you might not, but I sure have.
Oh.
I can't wait for you guys to see the videos.
How'd you do yesterday, Cody? How many backstraps did you get?
0.
Well, you got one between 2 guys. So
Oh,
that's,
so an eighth
that's
of a
little
backstrap.
bit-
That's
no,
not bad.
that's less than.
That's not bad.
They're not
Go
going
on
by
the math. Go
themselves.
on the math. Again.
Well, he didn't go with me, did he?
I've been with you.
Trevor's talking having 5 shotguns blazing at one goose.
Yeah, correct.
And then he claims it when it goes down.
Yeah, and then
Only if it has a band. Snow goose, that was mine.
and then yeah.
Moving on, Daryl Geyser says, what's the best thing us flatlanders can do to prepare for 10,000 feet in altitude?
Honestly, I
I'm
mean,
being 100% honest. You can't prepare 100% for
No, you
altitude.
cannot. No.
not
And
for
so,
altitude.
and you may not know until you get some bodies react completely different.
100%. They.
Most of it is from dehydration.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I was gonna say. Yeah.
Yep. Stay hydrated and everybody's
Don't-
body's
don't-
like different.
electrolytes.
though.
And, and don't go fast. The first
No.
day, everyone's just like, shoot
Exactly.
out of a
Charge
canyon.
up
I'm
the
going to
mountain.
climb to the top of this mountain. It's like,
And you're going to
Don't-
get a headache.
yeah, you're
And
gonna
maybe
get-
puke.
Yeah. It could
Get
take a
super
day.
fatigued.
It could take 2 days to acclimate to that elevation, and
Get there a day early.
yeah,
100%.
take your time.
yeah.
For sure.
One thing that Steve and I did the last 2 years was we teamed up with a local fitness club where we're at, and they have an altitude trainer.
Yeah.
And we actually put this mask on, it depletes your oxygen, and they put you on a treadmill for a certain amount of time. We did that daily prior to season, and the theory behind it is it basically raises your red blood cell count,
Yeah.
which carries oxygen through the bloodstream and helps you at altitude. So that's one thing that we did. I think it helped me.
It helped me.
I will say, I will attest in the last 2 years, I've never seen Trevor climb the mountains as
No.
fast as he has.
It was definitely very helpful.
It was
Yeah,
good.
It was good.
So
Thad Baum asks,
bad bomb.
Arizona, I was wondering why you didn't hunt with camps on your back and get away from all the pressures. There are just that many roads.
No.
No water.
There was that many out close to the
There was
road.
that many elk close to the road. But
Yeah.
In Wyoming?
we were
Arizona.
We were worried about
Lord.
water. Water was, I mean,
Okay.
this was the wettest year they've had in.
And it's one of those things too, is like the densities are high enough, like go hunt and cover a lot of country and get into tons of different bowls or
Yeah.
hunt. We're never that type
or
of, we're
hunt
gonna
one
like,
little spot.
well, exactly, but we're not gonna target an elk.
No,
Right.
yeah,
Not a
100%.
chance.
Yeah.
So,
That's just big.
We really, I mean, to be honest, we had no reason to leave the style of hunting we were doing.
no, most of our camp, like literally most of our hunting, if we just left hike from base camp, we could have.
We could have, yeah. At the same time, you know, for being one of the wettest years they've had, there was not a lot of water.
No.
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 They had those
but,
guzzlers, remember?
For the elk, but I mean, like, if you just didn't want to dive into the wilderness for 4 days, you don't.
We were headed there. I mean, when we found his.
We
I
talked
mean,
about
we
going
talked
there,
about-
but
yeah.
then we ran into bull after bull
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
the way, and we're like, "What are we doing?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was stupid.
It
You
was,
know, there was times on looking at Onyx where you thought there would have been water in the creek. There was no water.
No.
Yeah.
So it, you know, I mean, that kind of takes part of it too to,
yeah.
you know, evaluate what you're doing and how you're hunting and
Every hunt's different.
Well, it's
Yeah,
Arizona.
100%, yeah.
It's little
It's
little
a little
deserty
yeah.
Yeah.
out there.
Let's see here. Josh Vang asked, how do you clean your bloody packs? I'll answer this one. I asked Steve Speck the same thing the first time. It was
Steve Speck is
Owner of
gentleman who
Exo.
owns Exo, and he's like, fire up the bathtub, throw it in there, run your bathtub, soak it. You've got a good wash basin at that point, or a Rubbermaid action pack, or whatever it is out in the yard.
Yep.
Just soak it all, rinse it, and you're done.
Then-
Don't peel it all apart, put it in the washing machine. Just take the frame as is, or if you're just on a concrete patio outside, hosing it, but just getting that soaking period, you
Yeah.
know.
And I take one of those like little kitchen brushes and just after
Yeah.
it soaks for about an hour, and it works pretty good.
I don't think I've ever washed mine, so I don't know.
We know you haven't.
Just saying. Just saying.
Sean Perkins asks, so you guys not coming to Longview and doing the Columbia Theater Rap Party podcast? You guys do a great job. It's always fun.
That was nice.
Thank
No,
you.
we're not.
Not this year.
Not this year.
Bones McCracken. Says, dang guys, I'm already going through withdrawals thinking about having to wait until next year. You don't have to wait to watch our stuff. I mean,
This year we're doing a lot more stuff in the quote unquote off season. So we have a bunch of waterfowl videos coming up. Like we're talking what 20,
Boatloads.
a lot
Yep.
of waterfowl videos coming up, and then after that a deer series. After that, fishing series. We're going to be a lot more plugged in with you guys this year in the off season than we have in years prior. We're excited to share a bunch of videos with you guys along the way, and yeah.
And the way we can do that is because we've been fortunate enough to have a better team this year. In the years past, it's just been me and Cody just trying to get out all the videos, and then we're just dog tired after Christmas, and it's like this lull. But this year it ran so much more smooth with the addition of Troy and Wes and Robin running the warehouse. It's been pretty streamlined, so tons more content. Sorry, ton of more content.
Is that all we got?
I don't know. We need to get out of here
You
before you
freezing?
take that shirt off. I'm telling you that right now.
Do you want to feel the fur again?
Well, it's 8 degrees out and you're in your tighties.
Just so you know, I feel fine.
It's got the fur on the inside too.
Ah.
It's money.
I don't know.
we've got, like I said, waterfowl drops. You guys saw a little recap the video that went live a couple days ago on the SIG BDX system. Some questions there about rifles,
Let's-
all that. We will go in full detail about the SIG Cross
Okay.
We're gonna get our hands on one.
right here.
That
Here.
thing?
Yeah, that thing. When we actually have one back. So the guns that we had were still in the R&D process, prototypes. So we'll have some.
I like it.
Yeah, you will be able to see those guns at the Portland Sportsman Show and Salt Lake City.
Is that a guarantee?
Are you making a promise?
In our booth, most likely. At the show, 100%.
Okay.
In the
Gotcha.
SIG booth.
Okay,
So
cool.
we're trying to get one for our booth as well, so you guys can come by and check that out.
Cool.
And see that. So that I know a lot of people want to ask questions about that. And
You guys come by our booth, ask any question you want. We're an open book. We're really excited to try those rifles out this year. I know there's a lot of questions. We'd be happy to answer anything you got. So.
And Spring Bear Hunt giveaway winner
Oh yeah.
is coming up next week. So we are going to announce that.
Okay, 1,000.
So next week coming up is the Bear
I
Hunt
like it,
giveaway. We're going to announce that. We're going to take you and your buddy spring bear hunting here in Oregon, 4 days.
That hunt is a blast.
It's so much fun.
It's fun.
We'll let you.
Good time.
We'll let you shoot the sig.
Yeah.
Bang away.
Put them down range.
Cook some good food, hang out.
All right, guys.
Wrap this, Trev. Okay, Steve.
Whoa, and there went that. That was perfect. Just as he started.
Fire's going out. We're done. Bye.